I'm Eric Jones, and I'm running for Congress in California's brand new 4th Congressional District. Growing up, my family was crushed by corporate America. My father, a disabled veteran, was fed pill after pill by the pharmaceutical industry because we lived in a rural community in a healthcare desert. And when a veteran is in pain in the 90s, that was the easiest thing to do. My teenage mother, she raised 3 boys, she took care of my father, and she did everything she could so that we could have a stable household so that I could be the first one in my family to go to college. I started working at 12 years old, worked all the way through school, and was proud to graduate with a full scholarship. After college, I dedicated my life to helping communities like mine and people like my father. I was an entrepreneur, and I built businesses in mental health, in women's health, and in senior care. I'm proud to say that we've put thousands of doctors, nurses, and therapists right where they're needed in communities throughout Northern California. I also advised the Biden administration on several occasions, including on pilot initiatives on how to bring more healthcare access to rural communities in America. I started a nonprofit called the American Dream Institute, and every week we talk to millions of young and working class Americans on the internet. We give them hope, and we provide role models that show them a path towards the future that stands in opposition to the darkness and the red pilling and MAGA misinformation they see online. I'm a dad, I'm a husband to an amazing woman, an architect who runs a small business. We were raising our 2 beautiful children in Napa, California. I've lived the American dream, and I could not be more grateful for it. But when I look at our world today, I fear that the world that I grew up in, a world defined by economic opportunity for everyone in this country, has gone away. I see a future that is dark and grim, and I see a country full of young and working class people who see no hope. And I see a government that has been completely co-opted by corporate and special interest. This is the demise of our democracy, and this is the demise of the American dream. Across Washington, our representatives take money from America's largest corporations and our most sour special interests. And we see this here in our own district. For years, our representative has taken money from big tobacco, from big oil, from the defense industry, and you see it in his voting record. Even so recently as last year and this year, during the Trump administration, when he voted to continue to send more money to the Middle East, and when he voted to continue to send more money to our national security apparatus, which every day surveils more and more Americans. It all has to stop. And this community, in this country, deserves a representative who will fight for them and who will promise to never trade a stock while in Congress, to never take $1 from a corporation, and never take a dime from a lobbyist. I own no common stock today because I'm not planning to go to DC to get rich. I'm going to DC to serve you. And I have a plan that will help working class communities. It starts with universal child care. Then we go to universal in-home care for seniors and Medicare expansion to cover vision, dental, and hearing aids. And finally, we need a tax break for the working class. And we're going to pay for it by closing corporate loopholes, eliminating those corporate tax cheaters so that we can have a system that is fair and that works for all Americans. I believe in this country. I'm proud of my country. I'm proud to be an American. And I'm proud of this community that I'm so fortunate to be able to live in. But I am not proud of our representation today, across this district and across our country. We need a new generation of leadership in Washington, D.C. We need a new generation of leaders that will fight for working Americans, that will fight for working people, and that will fight for the future of this country, and that will fight for the fundamental American promise that every generation will have it better than the last, and that we can all be proud to leave the world in a better shape than we found it. Thank you. I'm Eric Jones, and I'd be honored to earn your vote.